Hey, does this ever happen to you? You're checking out your sprinklers and you're having a look and you're realizing, whoa, this sprinkler is actually below the cut grass level. So it's not really working properly. It's not getting any water over there. Clearly, that's a bit of a problem. So here's how to fix it. What we're going to do is add a little extension to this and get it up higher. We're also going to replace this old plastic, not performing properly sprinkler head with a brand new brass adjustable head so that we can get the proper 180 degrees and cover all of this grass area with the water that it's supposed to be getting, so that it doesn't look all dead and dried out because it's not getting any water. So let's get started. First thing we got to do, we got to dig out this sprinkler head so that we can add the extension to it. So here are the parts that we're going to need to do this. Very simple. We obviously need a shovel so that we can dig out the sprinkler. We're going to be using this brass adjustable nozzle, and I like it because it's brass, so the weed whacker won't hurt it, and I like it because you can adjust it to get the perfect pattern that you need. And this is the extension. You can see it's got the one end here that's going to screw into the bottom of the pipe, and it's going to extend our sprinkler up about 2 inches or so. This is called, by the way, a cutoff riser. I don't know why it's not called a irrigation head extension, but it is called a cutoff riser. So there we go. We've got the cutoff riser, the brass nozzle, and the shovel. So I'm not going to show you the boring part. I'm just going to start digging this out, but very carefully. Do not want to hit the irrigation water line feed pipe. Want to be able to get down there, but without actually damaging anything. Well, I'm in the middle of digging it out, and I wanted to share with you that look how deep this thing is, right? So it's obviously way too deep. Why does that happen? Well, as the years go by, your vegetation grows up, you know, the roots grow up, and also if you're adding any soil or soil amendments, that's also going to increase the height of the turf around there, and so you end up with a sprinkler that's actually really pretty buried if you think about it in terms of the rest of the lawn. So that's why we're going to use that extension to get this up a little bit higher, and that's going to take care of this problem, which is very common, by the way. So I've dug out the hole, and we've got down to where the sprinkler head attaches to the pipe, which is right there. As you can see, that is where it attaches. So we're just going to unscrew this like this. Pretty straightforward. There we go. And there it is. The sprinkler head is out, and you can see this is where our extension is going to go. So let's grab the extension, put it on. This is our riser, our cutoff riser, the ridiculously named cutoff riser. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this plastic off here. It's a two-hand job, so I'm going to do that now, just so that this is not interfering with the screwing in of the sprinkler. So that's coming off. With the tape more or less off, we can now go ahead and screw this in. So obviously this bottom is the bottom part here, and this is what's going to screw in to our pipe. A little difficult to show you with my hand in the way. There we go. I think. Come on. Work with me. There we go. All right. Give it nice, tight. Don't want it leaking. No good watering the lawn 2 feet under the lawn, right? All right, that is nice and tight, and there is our extension put in, or the cutoff riser, if we want to use the technical term. And now we just screw our sprinkler head back in. And again, nothing fancy schmancy, just screwing it in. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Nice and tight. There we go. All right, and I also told you I'm going to replace this plastic head with a brass head that won't be bothered by the weed whacker. So this plastic head is going to come off, and I'm going to replace it with that brass head that I shared with you. This is a bit of a two-hand job, so I'm going to just show you that I'm going to be pulling this up with my fingers and taking this one off by unscrewing it and then putting this one on. By the way, this happens to be an orbit, but honestly any brass sprinkler head will do just fine, any nozzle. This one again is adjustable. So I'm going to do that two-handed job. I'll do that right now. Probably the hardest part of this is just holding it up against the spring, and this is the nozzle that I'm going to unscrew right now. I've taken that nozzle off, just unscrewed it, and I'm going to take out this old filter and replace it with the new filter that came with the brass nozzle. Okay, the old filter is out, and now it's time for the new filter and the new brass nozzle. Got the new filter on that came with the brass nozzle. Now it's time to just put the brass nozzle on by turning it on, and remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. I've screwed the brass nozzle on. It is in place. So now that I've got the brass nozzle back on, I just need to fill the hole with the dirt that I had removed over here. And once that's done, I just need to check for the adjustment to make sure it's about 180 degree, which is what I'm going to want to be able to water all of this grass in this area here. So you'll notice much higher, right, than the old one. So yay, that definitely is going to take care of the problem very nicely. Okay, all of the dirt is back in the hole, and so now it is time to just adjust the nozzle pattern. You'll notice there's a little 0 here, and then it shows you that if you open it to the left, it opens it up. So we need to figure out where the 0 is, line it up, and for me in this particular application, I'm just going to want it to be 180 degrees, spraying that whole area like that, but not getting any water on the driveway. All right, let's try this. Okay, so as you can see, it's at the 0 position right now. We're going to go ahead and open that up. Whoops, maybe a little too much. There we go. Turn it a little bit, maybe a little bit close more. Whoops, got the phone wet, not good. Okay, there we go. It's adjusted and ready. So now it is doing all of the lawn it's supposed to be doing. It's nice and high. It's going to be way above the grass when I cut and mow the grass, and we have fixed our problem quite nicely. So that's it. That's as easy as it is to get your sprinkler to properly sprinkle your yard, or irrigate it if you want to use the technical term. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to subscribe if you like these videos, and at least give it a like if nothing else, and I appreciate you. I'll see you on my next video.